In this episode,
Here, buddy, way.
Dad of 3 Tim is sick of spending his days in the car.
We live our lives in a different area.
And Mum Natalie agrees.
We do the same drive across the same bridge 4 times a day, at least. It is frustrating.
I can make their problems disappear with a new house in the right area.
I love it. Look at it.
You can't fault it.
Let's stop the conversation there. You can't fault it, it's all I need.
But home is where the heart is, and I can make this one worth the commute.
Welcome home.
This is amazing.
Sorry, it's so nice.
So will they love it?
Or will they list it?
You're pulling all the levers, aren't you?
Every single lever I can. Were you a good boy at school?
Oh, most of the time.
Thought you would be.
I said most of the time. When I was bad, Andrew, I was very bad.
Oh, I can imagine you were a bad boy.
How about you?
Oh, I was always good when I turned up.
Why am I not surprised to hear that?
OK, so I wasn't teacher's pet, but look at where I am now.
Really making a difference. One sale at a time.
And cushions are so life-changing.
Well, one couple who are making a difference by leading some of Sydney's young citizens are teachers Tim and Nat.
A position came up at the school that Nat is currently at in the Sutherland Shire. So I thought, why not go and teach in the same school as my wife? She's a high school teacher, I'm a primary teacher.
We don't have to see each other at all, really,
So we're at
during the
opposite
day.
ends of the school, which was great.
4 years ago, they moved away from their school, setting up house a good 20 minutes drive west in the neighbouring suburb of Picnic Point, a deliberate strategy.
You know, there's nothing like going to the local shops and seeing your students that you teach and having a parent-teacher interview in the local Woolworths.
I do prefer a little bit of distance.
Safe from school business, they started raising their family.
It just felt right. It just clicked. I knew that this was the home that we were meant to be in and where I was meant to have our children.
Sam, line it up. I want you to shoot at the goal.
Sam is our eldest, he's 6. Oliver is 4 and Georgie is 1. They keep us very, very busy and on our toes.
Yes.
So, yeah, I definitely do have an emotional connection to this house.
I don't feel the same affinity for this house as Nat does. I would like to list this house. I want some wine. Because we've outgrown the house. The problems that I have revolve around the living spaces. The boys share a bedroom off the kitchen. If we want to eat our dinner separately, it's impossible. So they're up really late at night. Oliver doesn't go to bed well, I guess. The layout does not work.
Getting the kitchen away from the sleeping areas would be fabulous. And our kids love being outside, so to have the kitchen in a place where I can see the backyard and see the kids more would just make life so much easier. And getting the boys separated so they have their own space, their own room, and they can go to sleep easier would be wonderful.
And it's not just house geography that's the problem. You see, they still have family ties in the Sutherland Shire. In fact, the kids go to school there too. So their safe space is proving a double-edged sword.
We live our lives in a different area, Sutherland Shire.
This way. In the car, kids.
We work in the same place. Our kids go to school there, play sport there. And the back and forth that we are constantly doing is getting to me.
It is frustrating. We do the same drive across the same bridge 4 times a day, at least. It is a hassle, like the constantly getting 3 kids in and out of car seats does my head in. So I understand there are frustrations, but for me, this house is relatively close to our work, but not too close.
Tim wants to leave their 3-bedroom house and head back east, but Nat thinks the back and forth is worth it, if they get their house right.
To get me to stay, it would take a pretty spectacular renovation, and perhaps if that could pick up the house and move it, that would also be great. But if we can get that in a newer home, in a more ideal location, then that's win-win.
With a perfect kitchen and a perfect layout.
This is going to be an interesting journey that I will win.
We'll see.
Yeah, academia wasn't really for me.
Oh, really? It was for me.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yes, yes.
What were your subjects that you shone at then, Neil?
I think my favourite was history.
Was it?
Yes. I knew all my kings and queens.
I bet you did.
I can see why Nat loves Picnic Point. It's a pretty little spot on the winding Georges River.
And for geography students, it's 23 kilometres southwest of Sydney's CBD.
Hello, good to meet you all.
Hi.
Hello there.
Who's this little one?
I think you could be scaring her.
No.
Georgia.
Hello, Georgia.
Neil, you're
sorry.
scaring her.
I'm setting her off.
Joy.
See you
Thank you,
later.
miss.
Bye.
While Tim and Nat drive across the bridge into the Sutherland Shire to pick up their boys from sport, we have the place to ourselves.
Oh, straight into the living room. Straight away, living
This
room.
isn't too bad, is it?
No.
Neil, I've got a master bedroom with an ensuite at the front there.
It's got a nice feel, hasn't it?
Look, it's in pretty good condition. I can't argue with that. Now, let's be honest here, we have seen a lot
Oh,
worse.
for sure we have.
This isn't too bad at all. That would be my pet hate. I don't like bedrooms right by a kitchen. That's a kid's bedroom.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
No.
I mean, noise disturbance, practicality, bedroom and kitchen shouldn't be together.
No, definitely.
Besides the master suite at the front of the house, there are 2 more bedrooms opposite the kitchen, another bathroom and laundry, a formal living room, another at the back of the house, an old-fashioned dining room and a playroom.
Way too many rooms.
And the floor plan is all over the place.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They may as well move.
Let me at least work out a solution, Andrew.
Fair enough, but really...
Let's take a look at the backyard. It's a good-sized deck.
And a reasonable-sized backyard, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, fundamentally, there isn't much wrong with the property. It's not staring at me in the
No.
face.
The layout definitely could be improved.
Nat and Tim bought this place for $700,000. After 4 years, because it's Sydney, it's worth an even million. But if they want to move to the Shire, as the locals call it, they'll need all the equity they can get. It can be a bit more expensive.
Nat and Tim, look, it's a lovely home, but I can see that potentially the layout has problems. There's just too many rooms.
I agree.
The reason I want to list it is because I feel like our lives are lived in another area.
Right, OK.
For me, to teach at the same school, you know, you just want to duck up to buy some milk. You don't necessarily want to be stopping and having a parent-teacher interview, you know, inside Woolies in aisle 5.
OK.
Wow.
So, and I love my students, love the parents, but it's nice to have some privacy as well. And for me, a home is more than that. It's an emotional place. It's where I've brought up my children. It's where our family's expanded, and there's more than just, you know, walls to this house. It's our home.
For now.
We'll see.
And when you buy your new home, I like to start with confident air. What are the key things you're going to be looking for?
We're looking for 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, definitely a fabulous kitchen, and yeah, just a layout that works for our family in the Sutherland Shire.
OK, in the Southern Shire.
Yeah.
And the budget would be?
I would be looking about the $1.2 million mark.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Duplex OK?
Absolutely not.
So which bit of a house are you going to buy?
I don't know. Don't look at me like that.
Well, at least Nat is thinking about a Sutherland home. It has to have 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a big kitchen with a family-friendly layout. All this for $1.2 million in the Shire. Where there's a will.
OK, let's talk Reno budget. I mean, it's possible to make this the house of your dreams, but it won't come cheap. What's the budget?
The budget is going to be around $130,000.
It'll be a stretch to fix this layout because I'll need to turn the place inside out. They want an open plan kitchen, dining, living area, a separate kids zone, and their bedrooms well away from the adults area. It's going to be tough, but I do like a challenge.
I want to win this one.
I want to win it more. I really want to help Nat. I want to turn this house around, literally, because I can see that that's the problem.
And you want to turn the whole house around for $130,000?
Yeah, look, I think I can do it.
I don't think you can do it for $130,000. That's why I'm happy about this one. Come on. $130,000.
How much do you want to bet?
Botanic Point in southwestern Sydney, life in teachers Nat and Tim's house is anything but a picnic.
I can be persuasive.
Ready? Yeah!
I think that she'll see the light.
Whereas I don't.
Let's go.
Tim wants to move closer to school.
If I could pick up the house and move it, that would also be great.
But Nat's heart is staying put.
Bring it back.
I definitely do have an emotional connection to this house. It's where all my babies have, been and grown up. So hopefully Neil can make this house work for us.
I can't move the house for Tim, but I might be able to move his mindset with the right design.
Okay, so it's all about priority. That's how I decide how I'm going to use the budget. And the good news is that there are parts of this house that are really good that we don't need to touch. What I want to spend the money on is addressing the problems that you told me about when we met.
Sure.
And I think the key problems at the moment are the kitchen being where it is in relation to the children's bedrooms.
Definitely.
Okay, problem number one?
A huge problem.
Yeah.
A kitchen doesn't belong next to a bedroom, so we'll move it to make way for a new bedroom, meaning one for each child. The kitchen will be moved to a much better position away from the bedrooms at the back of the house.
Move the kitchen.
Not just replace the kitchen,
Yes.
move the kitchen.
Sounds fantastic.
And then you'll be connected to the back of the house,
Yeah.
which is where the kitchen should be. So you can
Brilliant.
flow on from the dining area
Yeah.
out onto that lovely deck
Yeah.
and into the backyard.
I'm combining the existing playroom and formal dining room into one big open-plan kitchen, living, dining area. It's further from the bedrooms and closer to their veranda and back garden. To make the most of that, we're putting in sliding doors and a servery.
And I can see the kids from the kitchen.
If you're in the
It's going to be life-changing.
It's like the command centre, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
You'll actually be able to see everything from
Yeah.
there. And it's going to make this house more like a family home.
Yes, yeah. It's just going to make life so much easier.
So you'll be even more on Team Love It.
Absolutely.
You'll be Team Absolutely Love It.
Yeah, 100,000%.
Does sound good.
You're going to want to stay.
Everything he said is amazing, but he still can't move the house. We've still got the problem of the location of it.
Exactly. Is a nice kitchen worth all that commuting? Of course not, especially when you can have the best of both worlds. The Sutherland Shire is known for its beaches, but there's also a nice lifestyle further inland, which is a bit more affordable.
So, big day, the start of the search. I'm obviously taking you to the Sutherland Shire, the Shire as the locals call it, which obviously will be you soon. I genuinely believe it will offer you that lifestyle benefit.
I think so. We work here, we shop here, the kids play sport here.
Everything's here.
Everything.
Yeah, already sounding like a true Shire person, aren't you? Once you're here, you'll never leave.
That's fine by me.
To win Nat over to the Shire, she's going to need privacy. So we're heading to the leafy suburb of Kirrawee, bordering a national park. It's close to their school, but not close enough for awkward student encounters in the shopping aisle. This place gives them seclusion and space. With its 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and multiple living areas, they won't get in each other's way as the kids get older. And an annual growth rate of 10% means it's a great investment to boot. So, property number 1 is here. Of course, I always like to give people something Neil can't, even if it is a bit of a climb.
Come and join me on the upper level terrace. Look at this. Look at that pool. Look at the size of it.
It is huge. The kids would love it.
Yeah.
I can imagine the kids in there every day, even in the middle of winter. The kids would love it.
They
Oh,
will.
wouldn't they, Jess, Mummy? Wouldn't the kids love this
I'm
pool?
very glad they're not here seeing this.
That's 1 point to Team Listed. And inside is great too, not to mention the treetop vistas safe from prying eyes.
Nice. Bush views, a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Neil can't do that.
No.
Never really thought about this side of the Shire in terms of living here. I really like it.
I'd like to look around.
Would you? Then I'm delighted that you'd like to look around. I think you should start that end, and then I will eventually meet you out beside the pool.
Okay. Sounds good.
Have a wander.
Bring a drink.
Not everyone likes multi-level properties, but I think they can be great for families. It keeps the noise down and keeps everyone out of each other's hair. Hopefully Nat feels the same.
Look at that. It's a good start. This first house ticks a few boxes. Yeah, I'm really excited. Good start.
Yeah. Good storage. I am open to looking at properties. Good. But I operate very much on feelings. I'm not sure yet.
Not only does this place have as much space as their current home, the kitchen is already in the right place.
Yes, you can see the pool.
It's fantastic.
So you've had a good look around.
Yeah.
We ought to talk about price. Any ideas?
I'd say potentially 1.18.
I was actually going to say that.
Oh, well, beautiful. Thinking together. You're almost spot on, too. It's going to auction, so there's a price guide from the agent coming in at 1.2.
Okay.
So within your budget.
It is.
What do you think, honestly?
On paper, it's everything that we've asked for, but to me, it just doesn't flow right.
Right. It's got everything on your brief. It's got the right amount of accommodation, the big pool.
But I need to have the house work the way my children operate, and yeah, it just feels a little bit disjointed, and I can't imagine us living in this space.
All right, so I have to go back and do some more studying and do better next.
You do. You know, this is the draft. You can hand in your final copy next time.
Whoosh,
She's a hard marker.
She is, isn't she? Very hard marker.
So Nat's not a multi-level person, pool or no pool.
I have a good feeling about this one. Nat and Tim love my design, and the team and I are pretty pleased too. Moving the kitchen to the back and the bedrooms to the front will be life-changing for this family.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Neil. How you going?
Wow.
It's huge, isn't it?
They are either going to be really freaked out or really excited.
I think excited.
I hope so. They wanted open plan.
They've got it.
They have got...
It's pretty open.
What I really want to do is check out the kitchen.
Yeah, let's have a look. Kitchen goes in here. Goodbye window.
Goodbye window.
Yeah.
And now they've got the connection that they need with the deck and the garden. Hopefully that will get them really excited.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
What have you done?
Not a kitchen anymore.
Not a kitchen anymore.
Wow.
This is George's new bedroom. Do you think she's going to be happy?
Yeah. It looks so different.
So, Tim, how are you feeling about all this?
Definitely feeling like this is going to add value to the property.
Oh, Tim.
Add value to our family.
Yeah.
Well, look, it was really important to show you George's new bedroom, because I know that's a really vital part of this renovation.
Yes.
But for me, the really exciting bit's the kitchen.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go and have a look.
Sure thing.
My goodness.
You can start to see, can't you, how it's going to work.
Definitely. It's just, it looks so much bigger and so open.
And it's going to just make so much more sense of the way you guys live.
Absolutely.
To have your kitchen here, connected to the
Yeah.
back garden.
It's like a new house. Just,
really is.
It's, if I could, like, imagine how I would want to live, this is exactly the layout that I would like.
So, Tim, how are you feeling?
Oh, definitely conceded. It's everything Nat wants.
That's a very clever answer that tells me absolutely nothing about how you're feeling.
I can see the potential. It does meet our immediate needs in an unfinished way.
In Picnic Point in Sydney's southwest, teachers Natalie and Tim are stuck in a house with the wrong layout and the wrong location. Tim has all but packed his bags.
We definitely spent a lot of time in Southern Shire, so I've come to the conclusion that we might as well live our lives there.
Nat is adamant she's staying. Not even a pool can tempt her so far.
Yeah, it just feels a little bit disjointed and I can't imagine us living in this space.
Right.
I've definitely been doing my homework. I've listened to what you've said. I want to be top of the class, your favourite student.
Well, the report card hasn't come out yet, so we'll have to wait and see.
I have faith in you. We've given you an assignment and I expect you to do well.
Yes, sir.
I'm avoiding sloped properties after my less than successful multi-level choice earlier. So we are heading for flatter environs to the suburb of Menai. And this gem, with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a large family area, and only 1 set of stairs. The median 4-bedder price here is 1.265 million, just a touch over their budget.
Welcome home. Is that a bit presumptuous, maybe, but welcome home.
It's annoyingly pleasant.
Pleasant.
I love it.
Pretty handsome, isn't it?
It is. I have to admit, it's actually gorgeous.
There's lots to see. There we are. Layout-wise, this is a perfect floor plan for you guys. All the bedrooms, of which there are 4, are upstairs, separate. Compared to your current layout, how practical is that?
That is a bonus.
The other big bonus with this house, we've got a really rather nice living space with an open fireplace under window seat.
Oh, this is sounding too good.
Window seats?
Oh, I can sit and read beside the fire in the window seat.
That's what I like, emotional investment. Beats one of Neil's skylights any day.
Nice. Nice shutters.
It's big.
And an ensuite. 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. It's good. 1 for each kid.
This house is speaking for itself. Tim doesn't need to say a thing, which is good, because he's not saying much.
Yeah, some built-ins. I need to see the kitchen, though.
All right, let's go down. Look at this.
Wow, it's huge. What's around here? Yes, this is good.
This is your dream.
I can shove so much in here.
Yeah. It'll be messy, but it's great.
It's fine, there's a door. I'll shut the door.
1 room still to go.
Look at this.
And what a room it is.
Wow.
Vaulted ceiling. Oh, and another fireplace.
What are you doing to me? Stop.
I love it. Look at it.
It's really nice, I have to admit.
So you've had a good look around?
Yes.
Layout?
You can't fault it. It's it's pretty good.
No. Let's stop the conversation there. You can't fault it, it's all I need.
This is going very well, only the back garden to go.
So we don't have the biggest garden in the world.
The way our kids are, they need more space, more lawn.
Yes, it's a garden and a plunge pool.
Inside definitely ticks all the boxes. Outside, maybe not so much.
Come on, let's go and have a chat.
That garden seems a deal breaker, a real shame. But even Tim's screwing his nose up, so I think we could rule it out.
OK, all right. The property is listed for auction, so the agent has given us a guide of...
1.25?
Oh, 1.2?
Know your market, don't you? Spot on. 1.2 is the guide, plus or minus. So I've given you something on budget.
Very good.
And I'm not giving up.
And I'm not giving up either. You know, this might not be the house, but I'm sure it's out there. I trust you.
Bit of
Come
swiping.
on. The team listed continues its search. I mean, look, how could you even dismiss such a beautiful home? Come on.
I've heard on the grapevine that Andrew's struggling a bit. I'd like to help, but I'm too busy, making their kitchen even better.
Wow, it's looking incredible. I don't recognise it.
This is not our house.
It certainly is. It's your kitchen. I mean, what a change.
So different.
Fantastic.
And look at the new cabinetry.
It's amazing. It's everything. No, it's more than what I thought it was going to be.
Look, I think it looks better than I thought it would. Oh, well done.
Did you not have faith in me?
I've got faith in you. I have faith in Andrew to find a kitchen like this.
I think Andrew's going to struggle, Tim, to find anything quite like this. Not that I'm trying to sell it to you or anything. Why don't you go and have a wander, because there's a lot to take in.
I can't wait. Thank you.
Sure.
It's all coming together and it's far exceeded my expectations. Georgie's room.
Big.
It is. It's bigger than what I thought it would be. My heart's here even more. I can't wait to see it all finished and her little cot back in here. She's going to love it.
She will. I'm feeling worried. Everything inside looks pretty good. I think it fits everything Nat's looking for in a house. I think I'm in trouble.
OK, desperate times call for desperate measures. I've teamed up with Tim for the nuclear option. He's waiting in the wings with a surprise.
Quite good fun, this looking at houses, isn't it? Remember, this one could be the one.
Could be. I'm not feeling it yet.
Oh,
but
it doesn't matter about that.
I'm pretty big on feelings.
Yes. Oh, feelings. Sure, there's a song about feelings.
You don't need to sing it.
I won't.
This is my last chance, and my voice won't swing it, that's for sure. I hope Tim's all ready. We're meeting him at the picturesque suburb of Bonnet Bay. It's a safe distance from the school, with all the privacy Nat's looking for. In fact, it almost has a rural feel. And this house is fabulous. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, several different living areas, and a great backyard with pool. Nothing left to chance. With 4.5 times more visits than the New South Wales average, you're on your way at Bonnet Bay.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, good waving.
Hey. Hello, Tim. Hello there. Hi, kids.
Surprise.
Here, waiting for you.
Hey, darling. Happy to see you, but I don't know how this is going to go.
Well, let's put it this way. Look at the house. Look at where we are.
Don't worry, I'm not giving them the run of the place, just the games room.
Do you want to look inside the house?
No.
Why? Is he on Team Love It?
What is this?
He loves his house.
OK, well, you say that now. Come and see some of the toys inside. Come on.
Nudgy.
All right, Chef. That's it. You keep going. Keep through there to the left.
This should do the trick, while Nat and Tim work out their moving date.
Wow.
Master.
This is really big.
It is a great size.
And walk-in wardrobe.
I think I've got you convinced.
It is good.
Apart from the master, there's 3 more spacious bedrooms up here, 1 each for the gamers.
Big bedroom.
Wow, this is huge.
This would be Sam's room.
Doing well there. Sam's already changed his mind, and George's team list it too.
Sister's good.
Fantastic living room.
I like that window.
You could put a nice window seat in there.
You could.
Bathroom.
Wow.
Nice bath.
It's a dramatic bath. I love the
Good
double
size.
basin.
Yeah.
It's good.
His and hers.
What should we play now? We're still going to play this for hours and hours.
Oh, this is actually really big.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say this viewing is going well, and they haven't even seen the best bit, a fantastic pool.
Tim, Nat, come and meet me out by the pool.
Well, I think it helps that we've already seen the kids running around.
Yes, I agree.
And they loved it.
Yeah.
And look, I can imagine us here.
Oh, really?
Definitely. I'm at home here.
Nat?
I hate to say it, but I really, really can imagine us here.
Really?
Yeah, it's got a good feel. The layout's perfect.
I believe this could be your forever home. But the kitchens and bathrooms and some of the decor is dated. Is that OK?
Definitely. It's
Really?
fine, yeah. Structurally, everything's pristine.
Immaculate.
Yeah, and you can look past anything that doesn't suit your particular style. And
Is this
so
your
I
wife?
sound too convinced now, don't
What's
I?
going on?
OK. We are, of course, in Bonnet Bay, which is a beautiful suburb, close to the water. What do you think the price is?
I was going to say over 1.3.
Yeah, so they're looking for offers in excess of 1.35. What are you guys thinking?
Well, I can definitely see our family here. It's left me, in a bit of strange position now because I really want to see how our place has come up after Neil's been there, but this is ideal.
We've got a lot to think about. A lot to think about.
In Picnic Point, Sydney, teachers and parents Nat and Tim were at loggerheads.
I'm definitely team love it.
I would like to list this house.
Tim wanted to move closer to work, whereas Nat wanted distance, and her heart was very much in the home they have now.
I definitely do have an emotional connection to this house.
But after yours truly showed her and her kids a beautiful Bonnet Bay property in the Sutherland Shire,
He's winning, isn't he?
Nat is starting to see the light.
I hate to say it, but I really, really can imagine us here.
Really?
This is ideal.
So, I'm perplexed. Why, Neil, are you looking so confident?
I've got to ask, you know, you've organised this very nice, but it's almost like you're celebrating a win.
No, no, no.
What have you done to their house?
We are in Picnic Point, Andrew. I just thought it'd be nice to have a picnic.
Picnic Point, that's true. It's very nice as it is, but,
you.
you know, how's your renovation gone?
I'm really happy with it, Andrew, because I think I've given Nat and Tim the family home that they really needed.
Right. So would you say, I know you're not an expert in this field, but would you say you think the property value will have increased?
I think so.
Good.
I really think so, because the house works better for them now.
Well, I'm delighted by that, because they'll need that to enable them to buy the next property.
Oh.
The final home was in a suburb called Bonnet Bay. Big family home, was a little bit dated, but I had a bit of a sneaky plan with that one.
Yeah, what?
I got the kids over. Because it's important.
Andrew Winter, that is cheating.
Well, not strictly true.
I think
Yes.
that's cheating. I think that's detention for you, mate.
Well, who says I have to play fair? You didn't do much to the outside.
You can't judge a book by its cover, Andrew. You should see inside.
Thought so. Oh, here they are.
Hi, guys.
Hello there.
Decision day.
Yes.
This is the day when you get to give my work marks out of 10.
Yeah.
Or put him in detention, of course.
Very hard markers. Not a lot of sleep last night. So
Really?
Very exciting.
Was that because you were thinking about Bonnet Bay?
Pretty much.
Or our new kitchen.
They were thinking about the new kitchen.
All right, off
Everything
you go.
I've done inside. So let's go round the back.
Bonnet Bay. Bonnet Bay. Bonnet Bay.
See you later, Andrew.
My goodness.
Welcome home.
Sorry. It's so nice.
Once burdened by a dated and confusing layout, the back of the house has transformed into a bright, open-plan living, dining and kitchen area.
Amazing.
I've used a mix of Scandinavian and Hampton styles in neutral tones that complement each other.
It looks really good, doesn't it?
It's beautiful. Thank you.
My pleasure. My absolute pleasure.
But the kitchen is the jewel in the crown of this renovation. The appliances, well, they're top shelf. And the Summersby doors with the shaker profile and the beautiful Calacatta goldstone benchtop set the tone of this timeless yet modern space.
It's a new house.
It's so light as well. It's beautiful.
Well, now you've got that perfect flow from indoor to outdoor. I mean,
Yeah.
this is where you're going to live as a family.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm crying.
But there is one room that I really want to show you because it's pretty special.
Yeah.
And that's George's room. Should we go and have a look?
Here we go.
Yes.
The old kitchen has become a bedroom for Georgia. A whimsical woodland space in soft pinks and natural hues, set well away from the noise of Mum and Dad in the new kitchen.
You should close your eyes. Are they closed?
Yes.
Now keep those eyes closed.
To the left.
To the left.
I couldn't help myself.
Oh, Tim. Now you can open, because Tim's opened his.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's a little girl's room.
Once upon a time, there was a tired old kitchen. And look what it became.
Yes, that's right. This used to be the
This was your kitchen.
I can't even fathom that. Oh, my goodness.
Is Georgie going to love it?
Yes. It's so beautiful.
She will love it.
Good.
Wow.
Well, way back at the beginning when I first met you both, the problem that we diagnosed was that everything was back to front.
Yeah.
The kitchen needed to be at the back of the house and the sleeping quarters for the kids needed to be at the front. That's
Yeah.
what you've now got.
You're making this very hard.
Well, that was always my plan, Tim.
I thought I had her convinced, but now I'm not so sure.
It's not just Andrew who can use the kids as leverage,
Go, Ollie, this is your room.
because now they all have their own bedrooms.
It's cool, isn't it? Ollie, look at your polar bear. Like it, Georgia?
This is now a family-friendly house,
What does that say?
The comfy bay bag.
with sleeping separated from living. And we've unlocked their existing outdoor area with a simple servery.
I can actually see them in the yard now while I'm in the kitchen. Perfect.
It is. It's great.
I've been hearing squeals of delight, not just from the kids. You've not made this easy, Mr. Ataka.
Hello, you two.
Hello.
Come on, let's have a chat. Must admit, Neil's done a blooming good job.
It is amazing.
Because the floor plan has changed massively, I've got to confess that.
It has.
Look, just as a reminder from Team List, that the whole thing is your life revolves around school and kids and activities all in this
Yeah.
one zone, yet you live here.
Yeah, that's
And it's still my argument.
a huge temptation.
We looked at a property, a certain suburb, which clearly you both love, and everybody's eyes lit up.
Yeah.
Definitely. You could see a lot of benefits to that house and a lot of potential. I can imagine us being there.
And we could definitely see ourselves there because we had the kids there.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh, yes.
It was amazing.
That little ploy.
Yes, we did that well, Tim. So to help make the decision, there's one final ingredient left, and that's value. So before the work was done, the estimated value was in the region of $1 million. The current value now of the home is around 1.15 million.
Let's sell it.
Yes, the 130,000 Reno has lifted the value of this property $150,000. They'll still need a bit more for Bonnet Bay, but then they'd have everything. It has given you that extra value to help you move.
Yeah. Or to enjoy for a few years.
Anyway, down to you now to do the thinking.
Yeah. It is absolutely stunning. Like, I can't believe just the scale of it, the flooring, George's room. It's beautiful.
Look at them laughing and chatting out in their new outdoor area with your new servery and your dream appliances.
It is nice, isn't it?
Dirty tricks, of course, on your part, Witters.
I can't stop thinking about location though.
I know. And after seeing the Bonnet Bay property with all that separated living, I've got to say, like, as absolutely stunning as this is, I can still see the potential.
I just don't know what to do.
I just really can't tell. I always wonder whether I've done enough.
Sometimes you've done far too much. So, are you going to love it or list it?
Well, hold on. You can't go straight there.
Can't we?
No.
Oh, all right. Do your bit then. I just wanted to know.
Nat and Tim, I've flipped...
I knew this would take a while.
Carry on. Nat and Tim, I have flipped your house to give you the home that you need for your young family. It now feels light and spacious, and with that beautiful new kitchen, it's perfect for entertaining. I think it's a forever home, but have I done enough to convince you both that it's a forever home?
But,
But,
geography-wise, it's not quite in the right spot for your growing family. And that word growing family, these lovely, cute kids, and I know I've looked after them, they are nice kids, are going to grow up to be teenagers. You're not going to want to be this close to them. Take this from someone that knows.
you're pulling all the levers, aren't you?
Every single lever I can. You know, I've become quite desperate at this point.
And that exactly is our dilemma. We have an absolutely beautiful, beautiful home here, and I can see us raising our children here. But, Andrew, you also showed us homes where potentially that's where we need to be in the long term. So, yeah, it's been a really, really hard decision and a lot of discussions.
A lot. So, can we ask now?
Oh, go on. Let's put ourselves out of our misery, shall we?
You have to start.
Nat and Tim, are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it?
We have decided to...
We are going to love it.
Yes!
Congratulations, guys.
Thank
of course I'm thrilled.
Got to put up with this.
Of course I'm thrilled. No, I'm a very good winner.
Oh, yeah.
Unlike some I could mention.
I mean, either way, we would have won, really. You know, we've won in that we've got a beautiful home here and it's absolutely gorgeous. So much value has been added to our house, but what I feel has been added to our house is something that you can't put a dollar amount on. It's our lifestyle, it's the energy in this house, the life in this house now. It's just improved beyond measure.
The original problem of location still is an issue, but I feel like, Neil, you've done enough. I'm willing to put up with that location issue for a little bit longer.
I even looked after your kids. Just putting it out there, he's got options.
Oh, he's still trying. See, cheating gets you absolutely nowhere.
I must not cheat. You're naughty.
Say yes. Yes? Excuse me, sir. Have I done enough?
Good stuff for Andrew.